Hello, my name is Alex DeWitt. I'm an economic and business advisor with the Ministry of Agriculture, Food, and Rural Affairs. I'm going to be reviewing the Promoting Agriculture and Food Careers Initiative. First, we're going to start with a quick overview and background. The initiative provides funding to ag societies to promote careers in the agriculture and food industries. The agri-food industry offers a wide range of career opportunities that offer competitive salaries and benefits and include a wide variety of industries, from hands-on animal care, working in the dairy or poultry industry, to high-tech jobs, including drone pilots and robotics repair. The agri-food industry also includes roles in the culinary industry, management, planning, and more. This initiative we rolled out in two phases. Phase 1 will provide funding to ag societies to promote agri-food careers by showcasing our supplied materials at their fall fairs and events. Ag societies can also be reimbursed for their production of locally developed materials. We have another video focusing only on the locally developed materials section of this initiative. Please refer to that video if you have any questions about that process. Ag societies will receive funding as part of their ongoing initiative payment, and which is to say their annual payment at the end of the fiscal year. Phase 2 will build on the activities of Phase 1 and will continue to support the longer-term development and coordination of agri-food career promotional materials. More details on Phase 2 will be available in the coming months. The core component of this initiative is that we'll provide $500 per fair day to ag societies for displaying and distributing our Ontario branded materials, up to a maximum of $5,000 per calendar year for a maximum of 10 fair days. Eligible costs must be incurred between July 21st, 2023 and December 31st, 2025. That's right, $500 per fair day to set up and maintain one booth at your fall fair or event. Now we'll review who's eligible for this initiative. The only groups that are eligible to be part of this initiative are agricultural societies that have submitted their previous year's annual report to OMAFRA, as required by the Act. This is a quick slide that shows what it means to be in good standing as an ag society with OMAFRA. One of the common questions we get on this initiative is why ag societies? The short answer is that this is already part of the mandate of ag societies. We're just helping you get there along the way. We want to supply a little extra funding to help you provide the best events that you can provide. How do you apply? The short answer is go to the website, read the guidelines, fill out the form, and apply. If you're interested in locally developed materials, again, watch that other video. It'll explain all the details about that. Keeping in mind that for all this initiative, we need at least 10 business days before your event is scheduled to ensure that materials arrive on time. When it comes to locally developed materials, things are a little bit different, but that 10-day period still applies. Everything must be submitted before December 31st of each calendar year to ensure that the payments are included within that fiscal year's plan. Thanks. Here's a quick view of what that form looks like. Make sure that we have an up-to-date address. We want to make sure that we're sending the materials to the right place. Here's page 2 of that application form. We want you to identify if you have a small, medium, or large size fair so that we can ensure that we provide the proper amount of materials for your fair. We also want to know if you need French materials and how much we'll be sending for you for those French materials is listed on the form. Next, we're going to talk about what the expectation is for this initiative from you. First, we're going to review that amount, $500 per fair day up to a maximum of $5,000 per calendar year, the equivalent of 10 fair days. We're basing our numbers on the amount of fair days that you've already put into your 2023 annual report. Just that we're all on the same page, what do we mean by events? What do we mean by fair? What do we mean by fair days? Events means a planned public event hosted by the Ag Society before March 31, 2024, excluding a fair and not required under the Ag Society Horticultural Act. So not your AGM, for example. A fair means an annual agriculture exhibition that is open to the public and hosted by the Ag Society, and a fair day refers to a day that is regularly scheduled as part of the fair, as stated in that fiscal year's report. What materials are we talking about sending you? Well, we're going to send you a stand-up banner, a table runner, bookmarks, brochures, and booklets. Here's a little close-up of what those look like. Here we have the bookmarks, front and back. Next, we have our trifold brochures. And last, here's the front page of the 8-page booklets. How do we want these booths to look? Booths should start by being easily visible and, as much as possible, in a high-traffic area. Booths should be dedicated to display and the distribution of agriculture and food careers promotional material, not paired with another booth or unrelated materials. Both booth and table should remain clean and orderly as much as possible. We realize that this may be difficult at times, considering the chaos that sometimes comes at fairs, but as much as possible. The vinyl table runner should be placed on the table and be used with the printed side hanging over the edge of the table so as to show the logo towards the majority of foot traffic. The white part of the banner should be used as a tabletop. Print materials should be organized and arranged as neatly as possible. Print materials must be easily accessible and easy for patrons to reach and pick up with their hands. The banner must be clearly visible and must be placed standing on the ground within a few feet of the table, so that it's clear that it's connected with the same booth. Additional seasonal decoration is encouraged, provided they do not overshadow the material provided. Here's a quick example of the kind of booth we're looking to see at your fall fairs, keeping in mind that we're not providing the stands for our materials. Last part of this presentation is talking about the reporting and claim submissions. All of the claims will be done through your annual claims as part of your ongoing process. Particular to this initiative, we are going to ask that agricultural societies make an attestation saying that they've participated in this initiative and that the booth was set up accordingly. Provided that attestation is completed, the $500 will be added to your next year's funding. $500 per fair day will be added to your next year's funding. For more info on this initiative, check out our other videos. We've got one on our locally developed material for promoting agriculture and food careers initiative, and another more in-depth review of the TPON reporting that will include the attestation for this initiative. Thank you.